5 minutes after 11 o'clock. Today is Groundhog's Day. If you know any trivia about Groundhog's Day, then you might be able to win a trivia game. And there's a trivia night coming up we want to tell you about. It's the 2016 Altrusa Trivia Dinner supporting our community. We have three lovely ladies in the studio to explain what this is all about and to get us excited about it. Miranda Barano, am I saying your last name right, Miranda?
You are.
I guess you first. I forgot to ask you how to say your last name. Valerie Forster. Good morning, Valerie. And Sharon May. Good morning, all three of you. And well, this is an exciting idea. I think I've heard of a fundraiser that was trivia based. So we do trivia all the time in radio. And you mentioned that Tom Schmitz is your trivia guy.
Yes.
For your event. So that's kind of cool. So tell me about how this all got started. How did you decide on trivia night as a fundraiser?
Well, our previous fundraiser was Are You Smarter Than? Based on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Okay.
So the community really enjoyed coming out, and we would get adult contestants to partner with our students, and they really enjoyed that. And but we thought we needed to try something different this year.
Right.
And we came up with trivia, and it's just kind of taken off, and everyone we've talked to seems to think it
is
would be
fun.
something that would
It
be
is
fun to do.
And let me tell you something. Somebody who is skilled at it, like Tom is, you may think, what skill do you need for trivia? But he knows how to make it funny. He knows how to get the right questions in there. So that's always a good thing to have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's going to make it a fun event.
So tell me about the fundraiser, Altrusa. What is Altrusa? Explain that.
We're a community-based organization of professional men and women, and we try to do everything we can toward community betterment. You know, we can all I think most people like to do things to help out people here and there.
I think so,
But when you get together as a group, you can do so much more and be so much more effective.
Absolutely.
And that's what Altrusa is all about. We're a service organization, and we do a lot of projects in the community, and we only do one fundraiser, so we're not constantly
is that right?
hitting people up all year long.
So once a year?
Once a year. We do one fundraiser, and this is it. So this is your chance. If you like what Altrusa does and what we support, this is your chance to be a part of it.
And this is at Jambalaya?
Yes, at Jambalaya.
Okay, exciting stuff. Miranda, you are one of the spokespeople for the event. Is it presenting any challenges that you didn't expect?
Well, Val is actually the chair of it, and we all were delegated specific options.
Okay.
Different tasks to go out and raise funds. Also, we're doing a silent auction as well.
Oh, really?
So we were going to some boutiques and salons and different vendors around town trying to get them to donate.
Oh, okay.
Lazy Boy has donated a beautiful painting.
Oh, okay.
We have a local boutique, You've Got That Wear, that is donating like a clothing basket with some necklaces, and a couple hair salons around town as well.
Oh, nice.
So we're hoping to get that going as well, because those funds will then go into our funding as a club, and then based upon everything that we've raised for the event, whether it was just a sponsorship, a donation, or proceeds from the silent auction, as a club, we will then decide what projects we want to focus on within the community. We have no operating expenses as an organization. We all volunteer. So we have monthly dues that we pay in, but that's it. There's not a paid position. So anything that we raise during that time goes back into the community. It stays local. You know, that's what we're here to do, is to benefit the community.
So do you find one thing to help, one organization to help? How do you find who you help?
Well, we don't just fund one organization. We outreach to the community, really with the public school system. We do a lot with them. We do tools for teachers. We will fill up their classrooms at the beginning of the year based upon needs that they need within the classroom.
That's a great idea, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We also do eyeglasses. We are in contact with, what's our company that we use for eyeglasses?
Sorry, I don't remember his name.
Drawing a blank on that.
But we provide eyeglasses for less fortunate children that cannot, that need glasses, but their families can't afford it. So we link them up with the eye care facility here.
Oh, that's awesome, yeah,
And then we
yeah.
pay for their exam and their glasses.
Yeah.
We do a veterans project. The Ritz
nice.
here in town houses many veterans to help get them back into the community.
Right,
But
right,
when
right.
they come off tour or come out of the military, a lot of them don't have anything. So the Ritz houses them,
Yeah.
but then they don't have any towels, they don't have laundry detergent, they don't have groceries.
Okay, so you help them out with that stuff.
So we help them out with that. We give them money for bus fare so that they can, like the Sun Tram,
Oh, my
so they
goodness.
can go to and from places, try to get them back involved and adapted into the community.
That's awesome. I mean, can you imagine serving the country and then you come back and you have to basically be begging for help? And thank goodness that you're helping people out who need help, who've helped us, who've made it possible for us to have a radio show. You know, if you think
Absolutely.
about it. So this is March 5th at Jambalaya at 6 p.m. Now, how do we sign up to be players? And are there two categories? Do you have players and spectators, or how does that work?
We're going to have different tables, and so the people that are sitting at the table can choose to spectate, but hopefully they're going to know some answers.
Okay,
And we're going to
okay,
get a
okay.
spirited competition going by table.
So Tom's just going to ask a question, and whoever answers it gets it?
I think that's what the plan.
Well, they'll be in teams.
They have to ring a bell so they know who's first?
Actually, it'll be kind of like he does a regular trivia game. We're going to have runners that will come and pick up your questions. Each table will play as a team, and they will write their answer down, and the answer will be taken up to Tom, and he'll kind of keep a score. But it'll be you'll win as a table grouping, and the first three tables, top winners will win a prize. But since this is all for the community, their prize will be that they get to pick what school they would like to have books donated
Oh,
to.
that is
in
a
their
nice
name.
idea.
So,
It's a win-win then for the community.
I hope so.
But they're eating. Mojo's is providing the food. Is that right?
Mojo's is
Okay.
providing the food. There's a $25 cost for a ticket, and that's charged because that just covers our costs for the food
Sure,
and for the
yeah.
facility.
Wow, that's
We're
awesome.
not making anything off of that. So we are seeking sponsors that would be willing to sponsor ours, and they will get recognition through our program and at the facility. And if they're $1,000 sponsors, say, then we try to get their name out on our website through any promotions that we do, and they can all have spotlights with posters and things there. But
So what is on you? I was going to ask what is on your wish list, and it sounds like sponsors is one of them.
sponsorships would be
One of those
really
things.
great.
What's on your wish list for this event specifically? What do you hope to see?
This is the first year we've done the trivia night, so we know this is really our kind of test. If this goes good and they like it, we'd like to continue doing this as our fundraiser each year. So I'd really like to see people come out and support us.
Yeah, well, trivia is really
Yeah.
addictive in a
Yeah.
way. And when we go to Olive Garden, and they have that little thing on the table now, and they have categories. I always ace. What's the category I ace? Old school.
Old school.
Old school. If it's old school, yeah, I know I know who the Beverly Hillbillies were and all that junk.
Sometimes you would like to, there's a lot of, this community is very giving, but sometimes you feel like you don't have enough that you can give to make a difference. Well, when you partner with us, you get recognition for it. It's a tax write-off because we are a 501(c) corporation or nonprofit corporation, and then we pull all that money and it goes right back into the community.
Are you looking for raffle items for
Yes,
silent
yes,
auction
ma'am.
items?
All right,
Yep.
we're up against a break, so let's take the break. When we come back, we'll continue the conversation. That thing fell over right when the music started, so it distracted me. All right, we'll take a little break. Be right back. We're learning about Trivia Night to help Altrusa. The event is Saturday, March 5th at 6 p.m. at Jambalaya, and Tom Schmitz is the Trivianator there. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Dense fog will mix out this morning. Mix of clouds and sun for the day. Also a spotty shower, especially in the afternoon. High of 76 to 81. Partly cloudy tonight, a low 65 to 68. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 78 to 83. And rather cloudy with some showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the afternoon Thursday, high 67 to 77. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
We're saving thousands with Robert Palmer.
So rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around. If you're trying to get a mortgage, if you're trying to get the best credit card, if you're looking at student loans, cell phone bills, you name it, rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around.
That's rule number one, just one more vital part of fighting back to stop being a financial zombie. Yes, you can take the mystery out of the complicated world of finances. Take charge when it comes to your money. Listen in on The Source, 96.3 FM and 1370 AM, Saturdays at 12:05.
You've got a garden, and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Good credits, bad credits, it's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge, undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
WOCA. All right, it's 18 minutes after 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. We are learning about the 2016 Altrusa Trivia Night event happening at Jambalaya, 6 p.m. on Saturday, March 5th. Sounds like a lot of fun. It's a silent auction, raffle items. Donations are accepted. I'm guessing that's anytime. There's a cash bar available according to the flyer. And in the studio, three beautiful ladies, well, four if you count Robin, Miranda Barano, Valerie Forster, and Sharon May, all from Altrusa. Is your organization Ocala or Marion County? How far does your specific chapter go?
Our specific club is for Ocala, even though we have a couple of people that are from outlying areas in the county. But Altrusa is actually an international organization that started in 1918. So we have chapters in multiple different countries. We have conventions every 2 years in a country that has Altrusa in it.
Oh, really?
For instance, 2 years ago, we were in New Zealand.
Did you go?
Oh, I did.
Oh, wow.
It was awesome.
How long was that flight?
About 19 hours.
Whoa. Did you all go? Did you go?
No, I did not go. I'm a very new member to Altrusa.
New Zealand. Mm-hmm. That's cool, New Zealand.
I would like to go.
Yeah, we had about 4 members go.
Isn't
for
that where
one.
they made the Hobbit movie? What was that?
Yes,
Lord of the
Hobbiton.
Rings?
I went to it.
Did you go to it?
Yeah, they have it set up as a tourist attraction. It's just
really?
charming as can be.
Oh, wow.
And you always do something wonderful in the fall for the children, the Altrusa Read-In. Larry and I have been a part of that for a couple of years, and it is really wonderful to see the faces of the children when they actually hear the stories.
The
from
children are
books that
such
read
fun.
to them.
The primary focus of Altrusa is about literacy. So we try, for the most part, even though we do some things that are just community service, we try to focus most of our projects around literacy and things that will support that effort.
So you said there's at least one trivia question, but you don't want to tell us what it is. There's at least one trivia question in the trivia game about Altrusa, and it's not what the meaning of the word means, right? Because we don't know.
I know.
Oh, you do know what it means?
Yeah, but I can't tell you.
Oh. Oh, why?
It's a secret. Everybody will know.
It may be a question on our game.
Oh, I was thinking you really didn't know. Now I got to figure out, is it an acronym? Is it, if I think it out?
Well, actually, we sponsor 2 high school service clubs, and they're called Astra clubs, and that is an acronym, but I can't tell you what that is.
The USA part, does that mean just USA? So ALT, ALTR-USA?
No, can't tell you.
Do you think by the end of the interview I'll get it?
Maybe.
Maybe. This sounds like sounds like a fun group. Is it all ladies, or are there men in the group?
No, we have a couple of men who are very sure of themselves and very
sure
happy
of
to be positive influences in our community. For the most part, we used to be all women. And then a few years ago, I think almost every service club opened up the doors to where men and women are welcome at all of them, I think. I'm not sure I know of any that are
I think that's
exclusive
happening.
anymore.
Yeah.
And so we do have had a couple of men break the barrier, and internationally we do have quite a few men, but locally we have 2 so far, and we're welcoming more. Larry, please come.
You said you were looking for sponsors, but you're also having a silent auction. Are you looking for auction items?
Yes.
You are.
And what kind of auction items do you prefer?
Let's see if we can get somebody out of the woodwork to bring you something.
Yeah, well,
we're going to do a silent auction, and we'd like to have things, like $100 and up in value.
Okay.
And then we're also going to have like I'm not supposed to call them raffles, but there'll be gift bags with items that have been donated that are $50 and under.
Okay.
And you can choose to put a ticket in that bag.
Okay. The word raffle is not allowed?
No.
Oh, wow. So many rules. Okay, but it's similar to a raffle?
Yeah. Yes.
But it's not a raffle. Okay. All right.
a chance, I think.
Yes, and we're also looking for sponsorships, so businesses within the community, doctors' offices, attorneys, banks even, anyone that is willing to give some money to help support
So
the
what do they have,
community.
a sign at the event or placard
So
or
they will
something?
get recognition in our program.
Okay,
When
in the program.
everyone comes in the door, they'll get a program. And then they'll also be put on our website as well for a sponsor. And then Val, are there going to be any other benefits?
Well,
too?
what we are trying to do with our sponsors is, like, if they would sponsor us for $500, then they get they have four dinner tickets that they get for that.
Okay.
And that would have their name in our program, and they would be recognized by, we're hoping, Kevin Christian is scheduled to be there as kind of a MC while Tom's doing all his work.
Okay.
He will be recognizing them publicly at our event, and we also will have a PowerPoint that will scroll. And so we try to get our sponsors' names out everywhere.
That makes sense,
So
yeah,
that, and like I said, this is a nonprofit organization, so all of that money is a write-off for them. But
For a couple of years, Robin and I helped the Marion County Literacy Council, so they have a similar mission, was helping people learn to read. I think the difference would be they help adults. It sounds like you help children. Is that right?
actually, we help.
You help both adults and
We
children?
help children mostly, but we have helped the Literacy Council. We give books for adult events and for children's events.
Yeah.
We'll go and have a table, and we'll give out free books.
I imagine there's two groups of people who are listening. There's people who can help and people who need help. So talk to the people who need help for a second. Just how did they get a hold of you? What kind of help can you offer them? And this is mostly in regards to learning to read and getting eyeglasses, I'm guessing, right?
Well, the eyeglasses is a program that goes through the schools.
Okay, so they go through the
school children, their guidance counselors know of us, and they will contact our one of our members who had set up, and they get a form sent to them, and they take this form to the eye doctor. and they have to pay a nominal fee.
Okay.
The eye doctor, examines their eyes, does the prescription, orders it, and gives those children their eyeglasses.
Oh, excellent.
So most of our eyeglasses go through that channel.
Okay.
The other funds, we do scholarships, and we have scholarship applications on our website.
Uh-huh.
We do different kinds. We have Astra scholarships for our Astra students, and then we have a Thelma Parker scholarship that deals with people that are going for teaching.
Okay.
And we have vocational scholarships that we try to gear towards
So it's
children.
not just little children. It could be
No.
high school children or
Yes.
high school age young adults, I
Yes.
should say.
Our Astra clubs are in the high schools. We have one
Okay.
in Forest and one in Lake Weir, and we sponsor that. We get a sponsor. That sponsor teacher gets a stipend, or I think I'm supposed to call her an advisor now. But we do that because we want to help promote leadership and to promote community service, and that's a good way to get our young people interested in doing that.
Well, you've done a very good job establishing the good work that you all do, so thank you for that. I want to get the audience excited about going to the event.
The event is going to be fun.
Sounds like a fun event. Tom is outstanding, and Kevin is outstanding. So,
Yeah,
so you
they're
got
both outstanding.
you
Yeah.
definitely have a straight man there with Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin and Tom together would be like I don't know, Abbott and Costello or something. No, they'll work well together. So we need to remember the 6th. It's only $25 a person. That's unheard of. I mean, that is so affordable.
Per ticket, but we're hoping our organization is not going to necessarily benefit just from the per ticket.
Yeah, I wouldn't
because that's
think,
what
yeah.
we need
For
for
the food,
the
yeah.
facility and for the food. So we're really trying to highlight sponsorships. As Val said, if you do $500, if you do a $500 sponsorship, that gives you 4 tickets. And then the recognition that we were talking about. If you
Okay.
do $1,000 scholarship, then that gives you a whole table.
It gives you eight tickets.
It gives you 8 tickets. So that really gives you a great opportunity to get your friends or families or coworkers together
Just have
and
some fun.
Have some fun.
Yeah.
Most
And
definitely.
you're supporting your community at the same time. So, you get your dinner and you get to play trivia and just have a great time. Be
Well,
with
we'll continue to promote this. Do you want to give us some information so people can get a hold of you for either to get tickets as a spectator or a player or to sponsor?
It's on our website, and there's a phone number that you can call, and it's 622-9090.
Okay.
And when they call that number, it's going to say Fontaine and Associates, because Jane Fontaine is one of our members, and
Okay.
we don't have a main office, so she graciously allows us to use her phone number.
Oh, okay.
So any information, or if they want to purchase tickets, they can call that number and ask for Debbie, and Debbie will be able to get, we'll get the tickets to you, or
Okay.
we'll have them available when you come to the event. But it's a casual event. It's not a big dress-up thing. Just come casual, enjoy yourself.
Now, you mentioned the website. What is the website?
It's ocala.altrusa.org.
Okay, ocala.altrusa.org. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
And if you just go to a search engine, you type in Ocala Altrusa, it'll pull up the link right away.
Comes up right
for you.
away? Okay,
Sure.
Excellent. So for the listeners who want to help out, first of all, we have recorded this interview, so you can share the video from YouTube or Facebook. Robin will have it up there by 2:00, and then just share it. Sounds like a fun time, and March 5th. So it's right around the corner, really, just a little over a month away.
Right.
And Larry, let me mention, we have a deadline of Valentine's Day for advertising.
Oh, okay,
So we still
okay.
accept donations, but if you want to see your advertising in the program booklet and everything, please contact us as soon as you can.
Okay, so you got about less than 2 weeks then,
Yes.
right? I have to always think, when is Valentine's Day? I'm teasing.
Comes after Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, today is the day you grind up your hog. Well, ladies, thank you so much for being here. Sharon, Valerie, and Miranda, thank you all for what you're doing.
thank
I think you're making the world a better place simply by doing what you're doing. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy Groundhog Day and enjoy the trivia. All right, we'll take a little break and we'll be right back. Fun with Joe. Speaking of trivia, we've got a game coming up with Joe where all the answers are simply sizzling. Simply sizzling, yes. They all start with SI.
Yes.
We'll be right back.